celebrating the receipt of a grant from Delta Regional Authority for $1,074,510 that will go towards funding the High School Business Academy. So first off, I would like to welcome some very special guests we have in the audience today. We have a good bit. So we have Kathy Ray representing Senator Glenn Womack. We have Erica Guerrero representing Senator Stuart Cathy. We have Mayor Friday Ellis, City of Monroe, Mayor Stacy Mitchell, Mayor of West Monroe. We have Keith Brown representing Congressman Dr. Ralph Abraham, Angie Robert representing Dr. Bill Cassidy. We have Hannah Livingston representing Senator Kennedy. We also have Dr. Charles McDonald, Sue Nicholson, CEO and President of Monroe Chamber of Commerce, and also Leslie Durham, the representative representing Governor John Bel Edwards' office. Thank you all so much for being here. Now I'd like to go ahead and welcome Chairman Chris Caldwell from Delta Regional Authority to say a few words.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here. I'm so excited to get to be in Monroe in the daylight because it seems like, I think I was here twice in the last 10 days, but it was at 2 o'clock in the morning going to or fro. So I always love when I get to come here. And Mayor Mitchell, I saw you come in. It's always good to see you. And Friday, or excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm just used to calling you Friday. Actually, funny story is probably 3 years ago, not long after I was had been confirmed by the Senate this post, I was coming through town, I'm sure going to meet Leslie somewhere. I think I was coming to St. Joe when we were doing that the completion of the water project there in St. Joe with Governor Edwards. But I have a few really talents, and that is knowing where the best fried thing or barbecue is anywhere in the Delta, and also being able to sniff out a cigar store. So I just waltzed into Governor's because I had heard about it, and I actually did my dissertation in college on QEP Long and had infatuated him. And I met Friday, and then DJ, who I just introduced myself. They asked what I did, and so I was the chairman of the DRA. DJ, before DRA, said, "Oh, well, I have an application to your leadership institute that I was just filling out." And I was like, "Well, congratulations, you're in." So, no, I'm glad to be here. This is a great program. And first off, I want to thank our federal delegation, because DRA wouldn't exist without Congressman Abraham and Senator Kennedy and Senator Cassidy. So could staff, as an old staffer, I used to always appreciate my boss. Would you please wave? Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Look, those are your appropriators. I'm here, DRA exists because of them, so thank their bosses often. I'd also be remiss that everyone knows Leslie Ann Durham, but the governor's designee to DRA, and she's forgotten more about DRA than I think I'll ever know. So, but y'all have such a great asset to y'all here in the region, and as well as DRA as a whole. Dr. Bowl, thank you. And Dr. Berry, just thanks for inviting us for this occasion today for all of Northeast Louisiana. A few years ago, Senator Roy Blunt from Missouri, and who's also the chairman of the Senate Appropriations Committee for Labor, had the vision to create an opportunity for rural communities, workforce opportunities. And this initiative, an effort to redirect underutilized resources at the Department of Labor into the Mississippi River Delta and the Appalachian Regional Authorities footprints. The purpose of this program, or Workforce Opportunity for Rural Communities, or WORK, because we love our acronyms in the federal government, was to train individuals with specific industry-led skills. I often say, if you just left it to a bunch of bureaucrats, we'd create an apprenticeship program down in, I don't know, Algiers to train snowplow drivers. We don't need that. And so this is taking the industry and what is needed and marrying it with the assets in the place, in this case ULM, to create a workforce that can be used. And so it's a very efficient, novel idea. But last Tuesday I joined Secretary Scalia the Secretary of the Department of Labor in Erie, Pennsylvania. I lobbied for our announcement to be down here in the Delta, but I lost out to the Appalachian Regional Commission. So, but we got the money and the check cleared and is here now, so that's all well. But we announced the 13 projects of over $14.5 million across the footprint that's going to train 3,500 individuals in our footprint. These are highly competitive, so my hat's off to ULM in achieving this. This is a great honor for you and your staff to work tirelessly on this program. Jointly, obviously partnering with your high school faculty that is going to work on this program, which again, hopefully being able to intercept some kids before an opportunity passes them by, and that was what really stood out about this application. But the 11 school systems and their leadership to come together just shows what great cooperation that y'all have built here to come and put this project together. I feel really confident that the Business Academy will greatly impact all of these individuals and provide to such future opportunities that maybe one day there won't be a need for us. That's the goal. But obviously, I just want to give thanks to those I mentioned before, but Chairman Blunt and the President, Secretary Scalia, and the rest of the delegation to help us appropriate us to make these critical investments in workforce. Congratulations to y'all. And I think I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, we just, I'm kind of a little worried, we just gave y'all a grant about 2 years ago doing some training to first responders for drone work. So I'm sure there will be some people complaining about what's going on at ULM, how come you keep giving them money, but y'all can train them on how to, I don't know. Leslie always gets her fair share, then a little bit more, which is what Governor Edwards, when I said that to him one day, he goes, well, that's what she's supposed to do. So, but anyways, I want to thank you all and just and really pat yourselves on the back because y'all did this. And so with that, hopefully you
Thank you so much, Chairman Caldwell. Now I'd like to introduce Sue Nicholson, President and CEO of the Monroe Chamber of Commerce.
Chairman Caldwell, thank you so much. We are humbled for DRA's investment in the Business Academy, and like you, we believe that this is a program that will create jobs and build more resilient communities, and we cannot thank you enough for your support. I also have to add, and I know that Morgan is here, but JP Morgan Chase provided a grant that allowed us to develop the pilot program, and Morgan, if you would stand up. This was the foundation and catalyst for this program, and thank you. This has really been a labor of love between Dr. Berry at ULM, Matt Dickerson at Monroe City Schools, Tim Green with the NELA chapter for Certified Public Accountants, and the Monroe Chamber representing the business community. There is an African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Well, let me tell you, I would go together with this group anytime. We also have a couple of other partners, Doretha Bennett with Workforce Investment Board 81. The first draft of this program was actually an accounting tech program, which was Tim's idea. Well, we learned really quickly there are two things that high school students don't like: math, and they don't think that accounting is a real career. So that was kind of a problem. So we went back, and it was Ron Berry, staff here at ULM, that really developed this wonderful program that is attractive to high school students, that is piloted this year at Monroe City Schools, and because of the DRA grant, will be expanded to the whole Northeast Louisiana region. It will prepare students for several career pathways in business that lead to high-demand jobs in the region. And it's a mix of distance learning. Who knew that would be important in 2020, but it is. And because of the academy in the coming years, employers in the region will be able to more easily attract skilled workers to fill high-demand jobs. One of the biggest challenges in the rural area, Leslie, you know this, is that the school systems have incredibly limited budgets. And so they generally can't afford to do more than one Jumpstart program. And so this grant allows them to offer this program to their kids. And for that opportunity, which you'll hear a lot, is really a tribute to ULM and to Ron Berry and his staff for developing it. So Chairman Caldwell, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Sue. Next, I would like to introduce ULM's president, Dr. Ron Berry.
Good afternoon, Chairman Caldwell. Thank you on behalf of ULM. You know, a lot of thanks, and I think this is obvious, goes to C. Nicholson and her leadership of this project. This has been going on for a couple of years now, and Sue has been the backbone. She has kept us together. She has called other people to the table and was really instrumental in us putting this together. And I just want to thank her and let her know that she's right. We'll go together anywhere you want to go, Sue. You make a good leader. We appreciate all of your efforts on this project. You know, when we went out and visited with the superintendents, within the first few minutes they said, we're in. It wasn't a hard sale. I think everybody realizes how transformational this grant can be for our entire region. When businesses came to me and said, we need more graduates, we need more people to work, what can you do? Well, this is what we can do. We found a great partner with the DRA, a great partner with the Chamber, a great partner with the Society of CPAs locally, Tim Green and his group, great partners with the school systems across the region, great partners with the two mayors. Thank you both for helping us get to this point. We've got great partners with the business community who said they're going to hire these kids as interns. And guess what? They won't have to pay them because the DRA is going to pay these kids. Isn't that exciting? So we're going to have opportunities not only for students to have transformative experiences, but we're going to have the opportunity for small businesses to get help at no cost to them. That's economic development. That's helping them get ahead. And we're going to retrain our high school teachers. And guess what? We're going to be able to compensate them for their time when they come on campus or when they go online to learn from our business faculty. All the latest and greatest that's going on in the business world right now. So there's money there to help our faculty. There's money there to help the high school faculty. It's a win, 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 win. It's going to help transform our region for many years to come. And Sue mentioned the word opportunity. This is all about opportunity. It's all about opportunity for high school kids, for high school teachers, for small businesses, for our region. And we couldn't be more excited about it. This is truly something that's going to change the world. And I can't stop talking without thanking our Office of Sponsored Programs and Research. They worked closely with us, and we got the grant to them. They worked overtime to make sure that it was done right. So Luana, thank you and your team. Mayor Ellis, shame on you for stealing Megan from us. She's great. She's going to do great things for the city, and we look forward to partnering with her on more grant opportunities so that we can continue to move this region forward. So thank you all for being here and helping us celebrate this great occasion. Again, thank you to the DRA, Chairman. We appreciate your support. Look forward to coming back and telling you all the great things that these kids are going to do with this opportunity. Thank you.
And that concludes our program for today. Thank you all so much for coming. Dr. Berry and Chairman Caldwell, if y'all could stay for a couple photos. And there's refreshments in the back, so feel free to take some as you leave. Thanks again.